good? I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic, medium, shaman, seer, and volleyball player. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. If you're interested in the products that I sell, those are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, referrals, all of your amazing messages telling me what part I've played on your journey. Thank you so much for playing a part in my journey. I'm truly appreciative of all of you. This is a reading for the future of Leo. You could have a sun, moon, rising, sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Leo, or Leo anywhere in your astrological chart. You could be connected to someone who does, or you came across this reading and it just resonates for you. The brand that is being modeled today is linked up above. You can find the website link and my discount code if you're interested in purchasing any clothing that you see at this particular brand. You can use my code and get a discount. The professional photographer that was able to capture me modeling in this particular brand is my husband, Chukwuma Uzoigwe. Go ahead and check him out. Okay, so go and check out my shop, check out all of my products that I sell here at SIKIKSYD, check out my social media. Check out my husband's social media if you're interested in his professional photography. We've posted me modeling in this particular brand on both of our accounts. Go check it out. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. I'm truly appreciative. The song that I am hearing for you, Leo, is... What I'm hearing is... Any day. My kese wants a new party now. My kese wants a new party now. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Eh. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Eh. All eyes on me. My kese wants a new party now. Only my pele wants a new party now. Wampa. So that's what I'm actually hearing.
My kese was in new party now. My kese was in new party now. Tori wasawale ilekun atiri. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Eh. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Eh. My kese was in new party now. Money, money, berry, was in new party now. One bit, one back. Ori reba, only one bit, one back. Ori reba, ori re, ori reba, ori reba, ori reba. Tell us that enjoy it, tell us that enjoy it. Ori re, ori reba. Tell us that enjoy it, tell us that enjoy it. Ori re, ori reba. All eyes on me, won't feel them on me. They never seen this kind of grace where I got it. They never seen this grace. Motira goli, motira short, multiple makeup artist. I don't change money to pleasure. I'm the life of the party.
I see my pele wants a new party now. Wampa. So that's what I keep hearing. So you could be going to a party, you could be planning a party, you could be enjoying a party, but there's something about you really celebrating something. We're gonna pick out a crystal that does resonate for the energy that you'll be experiencing in the future. What type of energy that you may be needing to pull on in the future. Let's see what crystal comes out for you. I see my pele Alright. So you have pyrite. I feel like I already did pyrite, did I not? I am so surprised that pyrite has not came out yet. Pyrite is a money magnet. That means you're trying to attract money. You're all about the money. Pyrite is a money magnet. I have so many pieces of pyrite. And it brings money towards you. I fell in love with it. It's actually a pretty amazing crystal. It's really good for money. It's really good for attracting like good luck, fortune, abundance, but it's really good for bringing towards you like tangible physical money. Okay? So let's see, where is this going to be impacting you in your future? Nothing wrong with being money focused. We're going to see where is this impacting you in your future. So this is impacting you with your colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, and your family, your home, your emotions. It's also going to be impacting the way that you think. I feel like this is about you being emotionally available to make money, but this is also about how you think about money, how you talk about money, how you deal with money with the people that are connected to you. This could also be regarding the women in your family. So, yeah, all mother figures. That's what you're thinking about in the future regarding money. Okay, like it's a big focus that's happening regarding, like it's impacting you regarding family and the way that you think, the way that you communicate with people. This could be your neighborhood. This can also be with neighbors, colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, lovers. Yeah, that is impacting you. The way that you think, speak, and feel about money, it will be impacting you, which I'm not surprised that you ruling the heart. Leo in medical astrology, you have to be happy in order for you to be making money. Let's get right into your reading.
Pyrite. Pyrite is known as fool's gold. Pyrite brings the wearer mental clarity and sharpens the wearer's mental focus. Pyrite helps the wearer during examinations and important meetings and increases memory. Pyrite brings the wearer protection, abundance, and attracts wealth and prosperity. It shields against negative influences and environmental pollutants. Pyrite brings the wearer willpower and enhances their creative and warrior energy. Pyrite pushes you to pursue your passions and take action. Pyrite boosts the wearer's confidence and self-esteem and raises their personal power. Pyrite is connected to the zodiac signs Leo and Pisces. Pyrite brings the wearer vitality, success, and is linked to the solar plexus chakra. Pyrite gives the wearer a sense of security and well-being and helps the wearer make sound financial decisions. Pyrite helps the wearer take action towards their financial goals and boosts the wearer's energy. Pyrite builds the wearer's stamina and brings them good fortune, while clearing blockages and promoting self-acceptance in the wearer. Pyrite infuses the wearer's life with positivity and motivation and cleanses the oxygen that passes through the wearer's body. Pyrite enhances the wearer's cardiovascular system's overall function and increases the wearer's strength and leadership skills. Pyrite helps those that are nervous and treats arthritis, pneumonia, and DNA repair. Pyrite stimulates cell regeneration and helps with blood issues, bone diseases, viruses, fungal infections, skin ailments, fevers, and inflammation. Pyrite benefits the wearer's circulatory, endocrine, and respiratory systems by increasing blood oxygenation. Pyrite reduces and prevents free radical damage in the body. Pyrite also helps calm the wearer.
Hi, Leo. Let's see what your future is. That's the way That's the way That's the way love. right. Okay. So, Leo, what's going on with you? Let's talk about it, shall we? You are the hidden energy in your future. Is the Nine of Swords, which is Gemini, and Mars can be Aries, Scorpio energy. You have the Devil, Courtney Love, Capricorn, Aquarian energy of the Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio energy of the Eight of Swords, Gemini, and Jupiter. Could be Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. The Queen of Pentacles, Reese Witherspoon, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo energy, Justice, Most Death, Libra energy. So the number 11, the number 15, the number 14, and the number 4 could be significant to you. You also have the Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. You have the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, and Saturn can be Capricorn, Aquarian. You have the Emperor, you have Temperance, Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus, and hidden energies. The 9 of Swords, Gemini, and Mars can be Aries, Scorpio energy. You have Ears Wide Open and Earth Magic. The number 33 and the number 1 can be significant to you, with the hidden energy being the number 16, the Royal You. All right. So let's get into this. Also, this is Ricky from My So-Called Life, as well as Andre 3000. You have gotten in the future, what you'll realize is that you've gotten rid of some kind of addiction, some type of toxicity. This can be negativity. The devil is anything negative, okay? So that could be a person, place, or a thing. That can be addiction. That can be with the devil. That can be jealousy. That can be negativity. That can be whatever is low vibrational you've been able to get rid of, okay? You've released yourself from the shackles of it, okay? And also, this has changed the way that people look at you, okay? And I feel like it's because you have forgiven. 5 of Cups, also my condolences if someone has passed away and if you're grieving. I feel like you are not drowning in your sorrows or not seeing other opportunities if something has been presented to you, but you know, you've had failures and it's hard to see what amazing opportunities are being presented now. I feel like you're now finally seeing it. I feel like you are no longer upset about what didn't work out. Now you're like, I'm so grateful at what has not worked out, at what is not here, whether it's a person, place, or a thing, because it's really worked in my favor in order for me to experience the abundance that I'm now having. So there's a lot of forgiveness here about oneself. Releasing of one's guilt, of, you know, even with the 8 of Swords here, someone could get out of jail. I feel like this is also you release yourself from a victim mentality. If you're feeling like you're trapped, like you can't look at things differently, or you can't get out of certain situations, or there's no way for you to look at things with a realistic point of view, right? It's like now you're looking at things clearly. Now you're looking at things with a sense of reality. You're no longer looking at all the positives of situations. Now you're looking at things very honestly with yourself, very grounded. When I think of Reese Witherspoon, I always think of Legally Blonde. Now, I would say that this movie also really inspired me when I decided that I was going to go from being someone who was majoring at the time in biology to going into public administration and law enforcement, and going into something that I felt like was new for me, and also something that was covering a lot of stuff regarding the legal field. And that was something that I was also interested in, which was the law. The actual movie is of her sort of going to a particular college because she was trying to be loved and to realizing through that whole process that she learned how to love herself, and that was the real gift, you know. With that movie, it's also showing that you're capable of doing anything that you put your mind to. You're only limited to what you think you are not capable of doing. That belief really changes things. You know, you are now stepping into a place where you are now teaching other people, right? When we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles, we're talking about the woman with the feminine energy who does it all. This is the business owner. You know, Queen of Pentacles can be a kitchen witch. That means, you know, she's always stirring up things that help heal. She could be really good with like gardening, really good with herbs, really good with healing, with apothecary, you know, that type of energy with the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a very good business owner. You could be, if you're in a relationship, it's a very faithful relationship, very established relationship. You could be married. Some of you are a Queen Midas. If you're a feminine energy, you are Queen Midas. Everything that you touch, it will turn into gold. You're very practical. You're very grounded, very honest. If you're a mother, you're a very good mother. You're very put together. In general, Leo, you are a woman who people see your value, people see your worth. If you're in a relationship, your significant other does see your value and does see your worth. I see you receiving very good karma, receiving what it is that you want. I also see many of you guys could be getting married. You could be signing a contract. There is something legally also going into your favor. Now, I also see there being a feeling of coming clean. The Seven of Swords. This can be like someone, because, you know, here's like justice. It's like you finally get to release something because it's like someone or something comes clean. Seven of Swords. This could be about you being honest with yourself about the baggage that you've been holding on to. This can also be people who you feel like in reality have been deceptive and probably haven't had your best interests at heart. Okay? This can be also recognizing and being accountable if you have played a part in someone's life and have not, you know, if you've lied, if you've deceived, if you've not been the best person or been the best that you could be in someone's life, right? It's about coming clean and releasing that baggage. It's about coming clean with yourself, with where have I not been the best that I could be, why, and what can I do different moving forward. You obviously cannot change what you've done before, but you can change how you move forward. It's also about being realistic with yourself. What baggage do you keep holding on to? What are you deceiving yourself about? You're deceiving yourself that you're responsible for so many different things. You're responsible for the way that people look at you. You're responsible for the way people perceive you. You're responsible for what people believe about you. You're responsible for what people believe. You're responsible for how people perceive. It's almost like you're feeling like you're responsible for so many different things, and you're now becoming very honest, very realistic with yourself, very blunt with yourself. That this is also like performance punishment job. This is like when you're really good at something, right? And your boss is like, look, I want you to do that because you're really, really good at that. I can have this person go do it. I can have that person go do it. But instead I'm going to have you do it because you're really good at it, right? Mind you, the other people are getting paid more. They're going home on time, right? But you're still doing all this work. You're not getting paid as much. You're not receiving maybe what it is that you were even intending or what you were really even wanting in the situation. And you're dropping jobs like that. Or you're dropping responsibilities and obligations like that in your life. Things where you said, oh, I believe that I'm responsible for this and for that. And you're realizing you've sort of been deceiving yourself. You haven't really been fair to yourself. This is also very grounding. That you're being open to, because you're open to learning, you're now able to help and teach others. That's the position you're moving in. For many of you, the masculine energy is actually older than the feminine energy. Yeah, the Emperor, you could be any astrological sign. Doesn't matter what astrological sign, because all the kings put into one. If you're a masculine energy, you're taking on more responsibility in the relationship. And if you are single, you're taking on more responsibility in the family. You could be starting your own business. If you're in a relationship, you could be getting married. You could be starting your own family. You could be becoming a father. You could be becoming a mother. Someone could be pregnant. I also see that if you're in a relationship, you guys are opposites, but that's why it works, because you're able to learn from one another, because you're different from one another. This is also like you're very patient. You're very patient. Very willing to learn regarding philosophy, psychology, spirituality, religion. There is a feeling of growing up and right place, right time type of energy. The hidden energy is there could be depression, anxiety, nightmares, fears that you're going through. There's a lot of people talking about you. You don't know that. A lot of people are talking about you. A lot of people are looking at you, talking about you. Guilty. Oh, and people feel guilty. That's the hidden energy. There are people who feel guilty. Guilty about the way that they've treated you, or maybe that they got caught regarding what they were doing. I see some of you guys could rap, dance, act, sing, or do something in the limelight, or do something that you did in childhood, and now like it's like a talent that you did in childhood and you make a lot of money from it now. You have all the tools necessary to manifest whatever it is that you want. I feel like you're very grounded and that a wish is coming true for you. There is a question that you did come here for, and your answer is yes. See, some of you guys could be astrologers. You could be going to go see an astrologer. Many of you are celebrities, very well known, very popular, very famous. Many of you guys could definitely be astrologers, or you're definitely going to one. I do see that if you're in a relationship and you're going through a difficult time, I see it healing. If you are single and you, like in regards to love, if you're single, I see that you've gone through a lot of like difficult trials in love, but you're still very hopeful regarding love. Okay? And that somebody does see you. I do feel like if you're in a relationship, the masculine energy knows all the right things to say to you in the relationship. Grounded Earth. We are currently in Taurus season. There could definitely be a lot more grounding. Heading into mastery into Gemini season. Okay. I'm also seeing there'd be a lot of emotional maturity and discipline. You could also be buying a new car. You could drive for a living. This is also a rags to riches story. There's also a lot of self-love, recognizing your own value, your own worth. This has been your reading, Leo. If you're interested in the products that I sell here at SIKIKSYD, those are in the description box down below. Check out my social media, check out my shop, check out all my products that I sell at the shop. If you're interested in my husband's amazing professional photography, go ahead and check out his social media and check out his work. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, referrals, and amazing messages. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. This is reading for the future of Leo. Amen and Ashe.